I made an agreement with myself at some point that I would take this to my grave.
For more than 10 years, Carl Bolton kept a deep, dark secret. He'd been raped by a boy a couple of years older than he.
With perpetrators, it starts out with a pinch, it starts out with a game, it starts out with something like that, and leads to coercion, leads to assault. So these little things that we kind of want to go, whatever, boys will be boys. Well, here's the thing, that's what perpetrators use to groom their victims.
It was only when he went to rehab years later and heard others share their experiences that his secret spilled out.
This is the ultimate assault against masculinity. Men often fear that people will say that they are gay, or that if they are gay, that their sexual assault caused them to be gay. They worry that people would say that they enjoyed it.
A heterosexual male being sexually assaulted can lead to just internal questions and internal confusions about their own sexuality.
Advocate Jessica Labenberg says that confusion complicates recovery for many men.
The male physiological response to non-consensual sexual intercourse is pretty much identical to the male physiological response to consensual sex, which can be very confusing when internally in your head and your heart you're screaming no. You may even be verbalizing no, but physiologically your body may be responding the same way it does when you consent.
While the headlines may suggest otherwise, Labenberg says statistics don't prove male rape is on the rise. Awareness, though, is.
So it's hard to say to the extent to which it was really going on before because it wasn't being talked about. It may not have been disclosed. But stories like this give language and terms. Instead of using terms like hazing, we're saying sexual assault. We're saying rape. Because that's what it is. Anytime there is sexual contact, sexual intercourse without consent, it's rape. Plain and simple, it is rape.
So what do we do about it? Outreach specialist Sharon Travis believes the male voice will play a key role.
We know that only a small number of men rape, right? So, a very small number, less than 10%. So what are the other 90-something% doing when the other ones are acting out? And if they were willing to stand up, be accountable, and hold their brothers accountable, then it definitely would be a support in our efforts to end sexual violence.
She's about to launch the program 10 Men, which stands for Tennessee Male Engagement Network, at the Sexual Assault Center of Nashville.
I think that this is the piece that has been missing way too long. There are so many people out there that are suffering needlessly, that think that they have to do this by themselves, that think that they're alone, and it's just not true.
And experts say we can all affect change by how we respond if someone comes forward.
You can never say too many times, I believe you, I support you, and I know this is not your fault. Someone needs to hear that immediately. You don't have to go into any more detail than that. You just have to be their person in that moment, believing them and supporting them.